Some proper post-match reaction with two great friends of the channel, Charlie and Ellie. Some thoughts on that. Southampton 0, Swansea 0.
Really, really frustrating. I thought, if we're trying to be dispassionate about it, take away how frustrated and annoyed you feel at the end of the game, a 0-0 draw, another 0-0 draw. If you take away that and you think, well, actually, we made loads more chances, loads and loads of chances, like 20 shots or something. Before half time, there was loads of shots, loads of chances. We're getting forward. Leo Scienza was doing really well, wasn't he?
Good
Getting to the byline. He was really exciting. Had a couple of really good touches in the second half too. Lots to be positive about if you can get past the fact that we haven't scored a goal and we haven't won the game, which is really frustrating. So yeah.
Ellie, your thoughts on it? Leo Scienza, he was good today, wasn't he?
He was fantastic today. I think, I've been saying for a few games now that he's looked really good, and I think he'll be good. But yeah, he was fantastic. It's disappointing and frustrating, as it has been for a few weeks now. But 21 shots, 8 shots on target. There's improvement there, but we just need that final product now, don't we?
Yeah, we need to still a striker, don't we? Damien Downs didn't get on today, but we just don't have anyone that's a physical presence without Ross Stewart. It's a big blow, that, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I think it was, there's a lot of people talking about which of these four are gonna be our striker for the season. I think we've known for a long time that Adam Armstrong is better on one of the sides, and I think it's so frustrating because Ross Stewart had, scored a couple of goals, had a knee, and it felt like he was really starting to get going, and now he's out till at least the new year. So
yeah, it's just typical, isn't it? Scienza for you, Charlie, man of the match today?
Definitely, yeah. He really he's quite maverick, isn't he? He's like, don't quite know what he's going to do. And I think he was
always
really,
beats his man, doesn't he?
He did. How long since we've had that? I mean, Kyle Walker-Peters used to do it a little bit, didn't he? But he played really well today. He was really brave. He really wanted to beat his man, and we haven't really had a player that wanted to do that for a while, have we? So he felt to me like a little bit unpredictable, and exciting. Exciting. Just again, he made lots of chances. Cameron, Archer, Adam Armstrong in that first half up at the chapel end.
Two big chances. The first one falls to Cam Archer, and Scienza hits the post, falls to Archer. Probably a bit too quick, and it's just a reaction, wasn't it? It was just maybe too quick.
Armour missed a couple, didn't he, that flashed across the goal. So, Leo did really, really well, I thought. It's exciting for the future. You just got to hope he just keeps growing into his role.
Yeah, and the second big chance comes to Yander in the second half, wasn't it? And
I don't know how he's missed it.
It was good work from Jay Robinson who come on.
Yeah,
Adam Armstrong with a brilliant effort, and it falls to him, hits the post, and then
it sort of went in a flash. But then I think he ran round again and tried to have another shot. I don't know how
the goalkeeper's gone the other way as well.
Yeah, nowhere near it. I don't know how we haven't scored today because we've had so many good chances.
Criminal we've not scored today, really.
Unbelievable.
I felt in that moment that I celebrated 3 goals.
Yeah.
I sort of jumped in the air, thought it was going to obviously go in. Obviously this is going to be a goal.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't. And then you could see the player coming in to follow it up. It didn't go in. And then something else happened. It was mental, Just didn't know what was going to happen.
Swansea would be happy with that today. To walk out of here with a draw today, they'd be well happy with that, won't they?
Well, they did. Their fans were really, really chuffed at them, weren't they? They got, a point away from home in the Championship is pretty good, isn't it? To a club that was in the Premier League last season, you'd be pretty happy with that, I suppose. Yeah.
Ashton Gate Tuesday night, Ellie, against Bristol City. They'd be a far, far better side than Swansea.
Yeah.
It's a tough game, isn't it? Tough midweek fixture. I think it's two tough away games now. It's Blackburn at the weekend.
Yeah, every game in this league is a tough game, but also every game is a must-win game. So I think we just got to go onto that one on Tuesday. Take the momentum that we've hopefully built up today. Get a little bit of confidence back in the players again. After playing well, and
we need to find a win in the next 2 games, in my opinion.
Absolutely,
he needs a win big time.
Yeah, he does.
Just 2 wins.
I like Will still, but I do agree that I think that the longer this goes on, and I think today was the game where I thought we really do need a win today because I think the pressure starts to build, doesn't it? Yeah. So got to win. On Tuesday and on Saturday, to be honest.
For you, Charlie, how do you see it going Tuesday night? Bristol City is not an easy place to go. No. Ashton Gate, our 25 game unbeaten run come to an end there last time.
We were there that night, weren't we, Ellie? And it was a really disappointing game after that run. I mean, they're one of those sides, aren't they? Really, really difficult to beat at home. So that will not be an easy fixture. We've not let a huge number of goals in recently, have we? No. So we are getting tighter at the back. So maybe we can. I honestly think if you take the result away today, there's a lot to be positive about. If you can just sort of sit back and reflect on it.
Adam and Joe were saying on the radio, because I had the radio on and listened to it, and they were saying we're a bit more open, a bit more free flowing than we have been.
Yeah. So that for me feels positive. It's even though it's frustrating, it feels like a step in the right direction. It's not like we've regressed today.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would hope that we can go to Bristol and give a count. I know you said in your sort of 6-match preview of the next set of games that you thought that was a risky game, and I agree with you. This is one of the toughest fixtures to come. But we went to Blackburn in the Premier League in the sort of Championship last time. It was a really tough game in a really horrible place to go and play football.
Yeah, it's not nice.
No.
Guaranteed it'd be overcast, damp and horrible.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I need to ask you both this question. From what you've seen at the opening 10 games, played 10 games, haven't we? In the opening 10 games, do you see us being a playoff side at this moment in time, if you're honest?
Well,
what you've seen?
If I'm being totally, it's hard. I'm always an optimist, and that is probably my biggest downfall at times, I suppose.
I'm pretty positive.
But so I'm always willing to give the benefit of the doubt. I think there has been an upward trend in terms of performances.
Yeah.
That's just, I haven't got data or anything to back that up. That's just how it feels. And often as a fan, that's what you're going on, isn't it? How you feel. So I do feel there's been an upward trend. I do feel Will still is making a difference. But as always in football, you need a result.
Yeah. How about you, Ellie? How do you feel?
I'm just going to say yes. I think you've always got to believe.
You're both positive fans.
And I think, as you said, upwards trajectory, and on to the next. Let's keep pushing.
Guys, it's been great. Brilliant to have you on. Good to get some post-match reaction. Thank you.
Cheers.
Well, yeah, it's good with the next. Boise, post-match reaction. Saints 0, Swansea 0. Thoughts on that one?
How the hell have we not won that?
I know, yeah.
I mean, wasteful in front of goal first and foremost, but then for Casper Yander to have an open goal in front of him, all you got to do is tap it in, and I was there in front of it. I saw it
I've
head
not
on.
Seen it back.
Just everybody head and hands around us at that very moment. It was absolutely I don't know how you've not won it, mate. I really don't.
Yeah, it was 21 chances. We had 8 on target. Big chance, Cam Archer down in front of the chapel first half. Yander in the second half. Armstrong with chance after chance. Saints just couldn't find the back of their net, could they?
And the concerning thing is that now that Ross Stewart's out for the rest of the year, maybe start of next year, there is not one player in that team aside from Adam Armstrong who didn't even have the best game himself today who looks like scoring for me. We know Damien Downs has got his personal struggles going on at the moment, but Cameron Archer looks a player just bang out of confidence. Jay Robinson's still very, very young, even though I thought he made a good impact when coming off the bench.
That's a good point on, I thought he played well, Robinson.
I think he kind of really brought a bit of life back into that second half, especially towards the very end, where we started it quite iffy in my opinion. But
we didn't start the second half very well, did we? Great into the first half, really good momentum in the game. And we come out and start the second half, and it was like, I thought it was really lacklustre, like slow, no pace to the game. We didn't zip the ball around.
Well, Will still says that he wants these players to believe in themselves more. I'm just looking at them thinking that when things don't go their way, they just stop believing. And it's pretty obvious where you say you come out and that second half you just don't get going until you nearly score and you should score, and then that's what gives you the kick up the arse.
He spoke about body language in an interview with Sky Sports before the game. I saw it online. He said he watches the body language of players and their attitude when they're not playing. I was watching Finn Azaz actually warm up. He looked really, really unhappy in his body language. That's of a player that's thinking, what have I done coming here? Because he's not getting any game time at all. We spent a lot of money on Fellows, a lot of money on Azaz. Neither of them in the side today, boys. You get some thoughts on that?
But then look at how they both came on. I know Fellows came on a bit earlier, but he came on, and people are singing his name, getting people up off their feet, and he's trying his socks off, and he's playing at right wing back, bearing in mind. But Finn Azaz comes on, a great opportunity to come on, run at tired legs. Didn't really seem at all.
Didn't look interested, did he?
Not at all, really.
I agree.
I can appreciate he's frustrated. I'm sure we're all frustrated. But at the end of the day, you need to take these chances that come to you. And if you're not going to step up and try and change the game, then you shouldn't be starting for this football club. Very simple.
Yeah, a big game in midweek now. I kind of feel like the next two are huge. Bristol City Tuesday night, and then it's a trip to Blackburn on Saturday. I feel he has to find a win, because the pressure's mounting. There's a huge amount of boos at the end of the game today.
Which I don't agree with, by the way.
I'm with you on that.
I know we're frustrated. I know we're not.
Doesn't help
winning.
anyone.
It doesn't absolutely at all. But I can't sit here and say to you today that was a really bad performance, because it wasn't bad.
Yeah, it's probably the best home performance in the
moments.
season,
we play some lovely stuff in moments, right? Our problem is that we are bloody wasteful up front. So if you want to boo the strikers for not scoring, you do that. But collectively, I can't sit here and say we are not playing good football. But I agree with you. I think he needs to win these next 2 games, because otherwise, I don't want to say it, but he's starting to run out of time now. And we are slowly but surely starting to fall behind the rest of the pack, unfortunately.
The club's ambition, I was here yesterday and around and talked to people, the ambition is to be getting promoted. They want to be in the mix for it.
Yeah.
At the moment, we're way short of that. It's going to be a bit of a push between now and January. Do you feel the same?
Massively. The way we're playing at the moment, you know, we have good spells and, you know, we have some exciting players and stuff. Collectively as a team, we're just not there.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not going to say we're going to be in a relegation fight because we do have quality at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But we're not going to be in and around those automatic places. And at the moment, there are teams around us playing better than us who are going to be in the playoff places.
I kind of feel like we're almost fighting Pompey for more points at the moment. And I said that to someone yesterday. I think we're like, that's how it feels at the moment. And like, I was waiting for a big reaction today. I thought we'll start this period, international break, not like we started the last one. Though the performance is better, we started with another draw, and it's just frustrating. It's really frustrating.
It's very frustrating, and it's only going to get more frustrating because the boos are creeping in at full time now.
Yeah.
You know, people are leaving on 80 minutes around us. You know, to go.
A lot of empty seats today,
A lot of empty seats. Which, you know, I said to my friend, maybe that's because it's a 12:30 kickoff. I don't know about
cost
that.
of living.
I personally think you're right. I think it's people are just starting to lose belief and faith in the identity of the team at the moment, and it is such a shame. And I think it needs to start winning, or it's only going to